Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm back with another Diablo Immortal video. Just wanted to touch base on one thing that is not talked about a lot. This is the Iben Fahds. This is your Iben Fahd Sanctum. How important this is for your character and actually maxing out the secondary stats and which ones you should actually focus on or not focus on. There's no guide to this, no nothing. It takes 377 keys to complete the whole thing, or you could just pay platinum with the difference. So this is super important, and you shouldn't. What's up, Ellie? Hold on. Making this video right quick because I don't see a lot of people anymore. All the big streamers used to cover this, the Ivan Fods, so they don't cover that you shouldn't really purchase the damage and life ones. So I was kind of going over. Yeah, so as well as what you should actually focus on for each class and what it actually does, because there's, it's a lot of info. So, like I was saying, it takes 377 keys to open it. If you don't have the 377 keys, buy the ones from the Hilts vendor and do your first chest in your first room until you have them saved up. That is actually the best strategy to maximize your keys until you have enough, because at that point, um, it doesn't cost a lot and you can still accumulate keys while still being able to progress your Ivan Fods to the next level. With my friend here, Ellie, and I think it takes her about a week and a half to get one upgrade on hers. And it takes me about a week to get an upgrade on mine, but you won't really run into these problems. You won't really run into these problems until you get to the high 40s, and the 50 levels of them. And then you're looking at 2 to 3 weeks. So there's actually, when you get that high, a better strategy to do it. That's when it becomes kind of not worth it, but worth it in a way. That's when it becomes the well territory. I think is when it's past 35, right, Ellie?
It's usually 35 to 40.
Yeah, so 35 to 40, unless you're like you want to get those, secondary stats up, then of course you're gonna want to push it as high as you can. All right, who that is?
As Gussie. Hey, Gussie.
Gussie.
What's up?
Yeah, and the thing about it is, if you do the math in terms of platinum spent on secondary gems, versus Ibans, it is worth it up until, like I said, 35 to 40 to do the Ibans. Because
Mm-hmm.
even at the point where if you're determining you want to spend platinum to open those additional chests, it's still a better return to do Ibans, particularly with markets like ours, where they're pretty dried up and you're lucky to get a couple of gems a day.
Yeah. So here we go. Your best bets, of course, for like a Blood Knight or a DPS type class, you want to upgrade your armor pin. With the red ones, you can see rank 45 to 46 takes 5,600 of them, and yeah, don't get a lot of them. If you're a tanky class like a Satyr or a Barb can get either armor pin or armor, but right now with the meta, I believe armor benefits them more. So you want to go with your armor for a Necro, for your Wizard, let's say Necro, Corpse Lance, slow build, Corpse Lance, damage over time build, and your Wizard, the meta that is really fun right now, see them running, is their slow time meta. Um, your potency actually applies the slow time to them, because if their resistance is high enough, it's not going to hit them. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. And then, of course, you got your straight potency. So you kind of want to, you see, only get three colors. You get a red, a blue, and a green. So you kind of want to focus, okay, I want to get my red here. Of course, I'm going to save up for my armor pin. So I don't want to spend red crystals on anything else. Potency is great if I was main and necro, but I'd rather have the armor pin because it works great on necro and blood knight. But I do main blood knight, so I am chilling. But the ones you want to avoid, this good old damage one here. Do not want to upgrade this because the benefits not a lot. An extra 12 damage is not going to get you far. And then if you are a PvPer, it gets strifed or nerfed in the battleground. So you're actually nerfing yourself further by upgrading this, as well as the life one and then the damage and life one right here. So there's three of them you're going to avoid. You want to avoid the
Oh, how
tenacity,
are you, Ellie?
the knowledge,
Good, how you
and
doing, Gussie?
the
Hey, were you able to
authority.
get a hold of anybody?
So
No,
there you go.
but it's alright. I
That's
was working most of the day too, though, so I didn't follow up after.
so that's pretty much what you want to focus on. So I just want to touch base on that because I know a lot of the big streamers used to cover it, but they don't anymore because they don't play the game. And I believe that's one thing that should be revisited. So just focus on that. You should be good. Till the next one, got old Gussie
A
here.
little
If
bit.
you
Yeah.
guys don't follow him on YouTube, he has a YouTube channel at Oi Gussie Games. Don't ask him what that stands for because you might get the real truth. It's nothing bad. It's just a inside joke. But he's a real good dude. He's trying to get his subs up and his view count. He actually has a cool video of a build for Seder that got him to legend with like what a 55, 56% win rate at that time when you hit it, Gussie.
Yeah, it was like 57% at the time.
It's a really fun build, Seder build. Go check him out. I'm not gonna spoil it, so you guys have to watch it. So until the next time, just use the Iben Fahd tips right there. And like I said, I found out about that a little bit later. As you can see, mine were upgraded, and I'm glad I found out about it before I started just get them to like 40. So until the next one, guys. I hope you have a good one. Later.